Hello everyone, I'm just doing another video, a question video, and I'm going to be answering Maximum RD's question. He writes, what is my take on the current gen systems, and what is my favorite overall and why? My take on the current gen systems is that this is probably the first console generation in history that you can't really go wrong with any systems. Past systems, yeah, there were definitive advantages with this one system over the rest. Not so much with this generation, because you got the PS3, 360, and the Wii, and you know, you can't really go wrong with the Wii because you're going to get games for that system that is just not possible on the other systems, at least not yet. The 360 and PS3 are coming out with their own motion controls, but you know, in the past, console add-ons usually don't work. Most of the time they fail. So it's going to be really hard for those things to be mainstream. So when a third-party developer is making a game for all three systems and they want to make a really heavy motion-based game, the first system they're going to concentrate on is the Wii, because you know, there's over 70 million consoles of the Wii around the world. So why are you going to not do a great job on it when there's 70 million potential customers that are going to look at that game, versus maybe, you know, maybe in the first year, maybe only 250 to 500,000 units. And I might be saying, you know, that's more than what's actually going to sell, but who knows. So these consoles are starting to bridge together in terms of features. You know, all three systems can do Netflix. You know, all three systems does online gaming, though, you know, one does better than the other, but in terms of basic features, they all do the same. More now, when you look more towards the 360 and PS3, there's a lot of similarities between the two. You know, they both play high-def videos, even though the PS3 does use Blu-ray, and you can also use it as a Blu-ray player, which is pretty cool. In that the online stuff is pretty similar. You get maybe not exactly the same experience, but they're close enough that if you only have a PS3 and not a 360, you're probably not going to miss too much on what's available for the 360 and vice versa. I think it's going to be more apparent if you're just a exclusive Wii owner, but you know, all three systems are coming out with great games now, and generally the games look pretty good now. And this is also the first generation, in my opinion, that I'm not in that big of a hurry for a new system to come out. And I'm one of those. I'm kind of one of those people that are like graphic whores, but these games look really, really good. So overall, what is my favorite system and why? I'm gonna say the PS3 because of an overall reason. First and foremost is that I originally got the PS3 as a Blu-ray player, and then, you know, I started using it as a media player. You know, I would load up videos, music. You know, I stuck a 320 gig hard drive in the thing. I was trying to remember what size hard drive I used. And I have the thing almost filled up. So, and also the fact that, you know, it's going to be a little biased, but, you know, a lot of people I know are PS3 owners. So, you know, when I play games online, you know, I tend to play for that system because I'm playing with people that I know in person. And it's just an overall experience. Yeah, the online is better on the 360, but it's so close, really, at this point in 2010 that I don't think it really matters anymore. And that's really it, really. You know, I can easily load up movies on it. I can't do that easily on the 360. You know, the problem with the 360 is that Microsoft locks the system down. They're more lenient now when they released the 360S, because they started to let people use their own thumb drives. You know, the 360, you know, before the 360S, you know, you had to use memory cards or you had to use the hard drive. That's it. And that just kind of seemed a bit on the lame side. You know, at least the Wii and PS3, you can kind of use your own stuff if you wanted to, you know. You know, on the Wii, you don't have to buy a Nintendo branded memory card or an SD card. You know, you can just buy any memory card for it. You know, the memory card I use for the Wii is this one. You know, I just use a Patriot Memory SDHC card. It's a class 4, and this is what I use. And if you did read it correctly, it does say 32 on it. This is a 32 gig SD card, which is, I'm probably the only Wii owner on Earth that has a freaking 32 gig memory card for the Wii, and I'm probably only using a couple gigs. Well, I'll say up to 10, mainly because I loaded up music on it just because I could. And yeah, but the PS3 is my personal favorite, followed by the Wii, just because I just like the games that are on that system. You know, they're quirky, different. It's just fun. You know, that just comes down to it. You know, when you look at a system that you want to get, say like you don't have any of the consoles right now, and you're looking to get one, and you know, if you ask me, oh, what system should I get? I can't really say get a PS3 or get a Wii or get a PS3. First thing you have to ask yourself is, what do you want in the system? Are you looking for the most features you can get in one box? If that's what you're looking for, go for the PS3. If all you care about is just online gaming and that's it, go with the PS3. If you want a system that you do a lot of social interacting with people in one room, get a Wii. So that's how I think you should, you know, look at a system if you're planning to get one for the first time. But my personal favorite is the PS3, just because it has so many features in one box. You know, I can watch Blu-ray movies, you know, easily load up movies, music, things like that. I can just take my external hard drive, plug it in, drag and drop onto that box, onto the PS3, done and over. You know, pretty much play most things, and that's pretty cool. And the PS3 gets the most use out of it because of those features. So that's why the PS3 is my personal favorite. So what is your take on this? I would like to know. Leave a comment down below or a video response like this, and I'll enjoy reading it. So like always, have a good one.